Hello guys and welcome back to Talking with Tuheed. Thank you for liking, subscribing and viewing. Today we have Graeme on the podcast. Graeme, how are we?
Very good, thanks.
Yeah?
Very excited about this podcast.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming actually. It's been we were meant to do it last year, but in maybe May time we were meant to do it.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And then we never got around to it. So for people who don't know who you are, how would you describe your line of work?
So my line of work is I work for Emma, who you've had on recently.
Yes, one of our favourite guests.
Yeah, and we've got a good story, so hopefully we can tell that today. So essentially what we do is we run the visibility studio for mission-led businesses. So it's around personal branding, marketing, a whole range of different branding services, and the focus is mission-led businesses. So I can talk a little bit about that a bit later.
So I actually know you for something a bit different. You were my business coach for a year. So do you want to delve into a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So I recently, the past 5 weeks, I've been working for Emma, Studio Self-Made is the name of the business. And prior to that, I was working as a business coach for Sheffield Hallam University, which is where I met you.
Yep.
And I started there in 2019, which is when I met Emma. So Emma was on the placement, the Work For Yourself sandwich year placement program that I met you on several years later. So Emma's graduated now, been graduated a number of years, and has been really successful in running a number of businesses, one of them being Studio Self-Made, which is in its third year. So circumstances came around whereby I was eligible to apply for voluntary severance, because we know at the moment that the university sector is in a difficult position financially. So I decided after 6 years it was a good time for me to move on. And to be honest, I'd been looking for something for quite a long time. I've always worked for myself alongside the day job. So I've been freelancing as a web designer, graphic designer, brand strategist, consultant, a load of different things, right? And I've been looking for something for so long that I can really throw myself into, that I can label as my own, that's going to have a lot of impact. But doing it yourself is so difficult. It's so difficult. In fact, for me, it just wasn't happening. And that's for a whole range of reasons. It's lonely, and when you think you've got a good idea, you eventually realise it's probably not, and you don't have somebody close enough to you to bounce those ideas off, who really gets it, who gets the struggle, the barriers, the opportunities. So Emma and I, we became friends, and we have been for a number of years, and I'd always been talking to Emma and stressing her out over my ideas, which she knew were never going to come to something. And she's always been really supportive, and obviously my role has been supporting her. So we've been really supportive of each other in what we've been trying to achieve. And last year we had a conversation around, look, there's a lot of stuff going on in the sector in terms of the university sector. Why don't we consider working together? Join forces. So essentially that's what we've done, but I've been really clear throughout that I'm working for Emma. I'm not a co-founder, I'm not a director or anything like that. I just wanted to be part of her journey, but being instrumental in helping her scale it and just seeing where that would take us. So that was really exciting for me to be able to have that opportunity. I'm really thankful for that, and it's really helped the business pivot in a new, different way. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey to go from essentially working as Emma's coach to now working for Emma.
Yeah.
It's an interesting story, but yeah, we're really excited about the way it's going, and we're getting some good traction. So yeah.
Can I ask why Emma, why Studio Self-Made? Why did you think that was the next step for you?
So because I've seen Emma's journey and how it's progressed, and Emma's really good at a whole range of things. I mean, you've had Emma on the show, and it's very clear to see that Emma is very switched on. She's like really super smart, like one of the smartest people I know. And it's very apparent to me that Emma is very action driven, very strategy focused, and she makes it work. I've got a lot to bring to the table, but I'm not as good at being action driven, even though I like to think I am. And I coach a lot of people, and it's all around action, because without that, execution is everything, right? So for me, it's about really understanding yourself. And I know, having quite a deep understanding of myself, because I've worked a lot on that I can't work on my own. I can't do it on my own. And if I'm going to do it with somebody else, I'm going to do it with the right person, somebody who essentially, I can back, and somebody I believe in, and somebody I can grow with and make an impact. And it just naturally fit with Emma. It was just through the organic conversations we'd had around it, and then circumstances came together that facilitated me being able to make the switch from my day job to working in the studio. So yeah, it's just a natural progression. But yeah, Emma's definitely the person that I feel is going to make it work, and I want to be part of that.
So what's your role at Studio Self-Made?
So it's very much, a lot of my roles have been hybrid roles.
Yeah.
In kind of everything I've done. Like at Hallam, I was coach, but I was also part designer for some initiatives, part trainer, program development. So in a similar vein with Studio Self-Made, I do a range of different things. So program development, design, training. We're growing it together in terms of the phase that we're in at the moment. So I would say we're still figuring out a lot of the angles. So there's a lot of development at the moment of programs, initiatives, delivery, some mentor-based roles, so coaching, if you like, on brand strategy for founders, owners. So my role is a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And I think over time, it may well be based on the type of work we bring in and the projects we bring in, it'll possibly condense more so. But we're kind of building together and just seeing what works for us at the moment.
Have you always been that type of person that likes to do a bit of everything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get bored
yeah.
quick.
Because I feel like you're always doing something different every time I speak to you. And the way up to date, I'm doing a bit of photography, doing a bit of this, that. So what did you actually study at university?
English and media.
And is that something you always wanted to do?
No.
So what made you go down the route of choosing, I want to do English and media as a degree?
So I kind of fell into university.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like I woke up one day and I'm at uni.
yeah.
And I think a lot of people do that. It's like a default move, right? So, you do well in your GCSEs. Yes, there were still GCSEs at the time. And A-level. And I did business. A-level, English. So I'll go to uni partly because I didn't know what else to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really have the guidance at home. So I went to uni to study business. This is a really ironic story. So I went to study business and I dropped out after the first semester. They started with finance. Why would you start with finance? They started with finance.
The worst thing to start with.
Yeah, and back then I was no good with money. I'm not amazing now, but I was no use with finances. So, you're starting out on business finance. So I'm having to understand finance at a business level, but I can't figure out my own personal finances, right? So you can imagine it's just, and that's kind of a backwards thing in education now, right? So that in fact was a catalyst for something I subsequently designed as part of a business I ran, education resourcing. I focused on personal finance.
Interesting.
So that was a bit of a catalyst there. But I went to study business, dropped out after the first semester, went back to Scarborough, which is where I'm from, and I had a cleaning job, several jobs. I was a car valeter, and to be honest, they were some of the best jobs I've had, because it was good, honest work. You knew where you were at. You didn't take home any stress. Met a lot of people, and I love cleaning. Right, you give me a vacuum cleaner,
you're going.
I'm there, you know. So, yeah, it was good, but I just wasn't reaching my potential. I knew that, and that kind of voice got louder, and it was a case of gee, you've got to sort it out. So I went back to university. They let me back, and English and media. I was always interested in writing, and writing is a forte.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You got to know what you're good at, right?
Yeah, of course.
Going back to self-understanding. So, and you got to call it. If you're good at something, you got to say, yeah, I'm good at that, and tell people about it. So yeah, I did that, but then I failed a module.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was a module on Hamlet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I failed that. So I switched to media to avoid being ejected. I switched to media. So I didn't have credits or whatever, you know.
Ah, okay.
And I switched to media, and I did 2 years media. So it's desktop publishing, it was film studies, so I did a lot of script writing, journalism, and design. So yeah, I loved that, and you know, I knew kind of really quickly that I should have chosen that from the beginning, but it just wasn't in my mind because, again, familiarity. I'd done English, A level, and we fall into that, don't we? It's easy to have the blinkers on and not kind of see other options, and so came out with a 2-1 here at Hallam.
Oh, you went Hallam?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so strange how things come back in a way. So yeah, that was my story in terms of getting onto the degree route.
And is that where you found your love for media?
Yeah, I really found a knack for it, and I was really interested in media, but not to the point where I've had a media career, you know. And I guess this speaks to the fact that I've not really locked onto something. I've kind of tried loads of different things.
Yeah.
I see some people who've gone to uni, studied media, gone into a large media house, for example, in London, and that's their career, work for the big names. But, you know, I never did that. I worked for a small building company in London after I graduated, doing marketing. And I had a lot of freedom to do a whole range of different things. That worked really well. It did convert into sales. But again, I didn't lock onto, hey, I'm doing this and I can convert this into sales and make this a thing. Didn't really lock into that. Enjoyed it, went travelling, went to Australia, lived in Sydney for a time. So I was kind of doing a lot of the same kind of processes around getting into a job, trying something else, did recruitment. And then I got a break in education by finding a job that really spoke to me. It was an advert in a newspaper, right? I mean, imagine that.
Adverts in newspaper. You got a job. Wow.
Yeah, an advert. Yeah, I used to run ads in newspapers. That's where you found your job opportunities, right?
Wow, no LinkedIn.
No, LinkedIn.
Crazy.
No LinkedIn. So, I got an interview, and that was working for a national education organisation. And that was a really good job. That was good. I did that for about 5 years, set up my own business after that for a year or so, went back into education, needed the regular income. It's not as easy as setting up a business and you hit it straight away.
Yeah.
You know?
Unless you're lucky.
Looks a part of it, yeah, for sure. But I think as well, risk aversion comes into it, you know. Right place, right time, so you could attribute that to look to a point. But just having that vision, but primarily, even though I probably had a lot of those attributes, I was very much alone. It's just me doing it. And, you know, no one else gets it. My mates don't get it. No one gets it, right? And I'm just trying to make all this stuff work. I go back into the day job, but then run freelancing offside it. And that's kind of how I played it for all those years afterwards. But I've had some good jobs since. It's served a good purpose, and freelancing alongside has supplemented that income, given me loads of opportunities, and helped me get to where I am now.
That's actually crazy. You've actually done quite a bit.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know like this backstory. I just honestly just thought you went to university. You probably did a job here and there. I didn't know you stayed over in Sydney.
Yeah, I lived in Sydney.
How did that come about? Why did you think, I want to go Sydney, live there? That's across the world, not like Europe.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's probably taking a bit of an easy option, right? Because they speak English and they're kind of close to the UK culture to a point. Although it doesn't feel like that in midwinter in the UK. But yeah, Sydney just appealed because mainly it was kind of an easy move. And I just went out and travelled, met a bunch of people, did some part-time work. It was just good just to kind of get out and get some headspace. But I struggled a lot with anxiety. So I've had that since I was a kid. And that really ramped up at that particular point because I guess to an extent I was kind of running away from things, the thought of responsibility and the bigger picture. I didn't really know what that was going to look like. Again, not being able to lock onto something. So I think it all kind of came together in a bad way when I realised even when you run away from yourself, there you are, as the saying goes. And I just found myself in the same mindset of, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm lost, So this was before I kind of got my break into education, trying all sorts of things, just not having clarity on what I'm doing. So yeah, that was a big spiral, especially being prone to anxiety as I am. So yeah, that caused a few issues to say the least, but then things improved when I started to get that focus.
What is your relationship with mental health? Because I feel like especially like back when you were growing up, it was seen as like not like a real thing. Like it was kind of like, oh, just get on with it. Whatever you're feeling, it's just how you're feeling. You'll get over it. So how was it like growing up with like anxiety and stuff and trying to like work with that as long as you're just getting on with life?
Yeah, it was really tough because you're right. Back then, it just wasn't talked about. I mean, I remember vividly having a panic attack as a kid. I mean, I kind of remember all the big ones as a kid, and every time it was a case of you're fine. And it could be in part people suggesting that it's actually okay when it's not, because they don't know what to do and they don't have an experience, and because no one's really talking about it, and you kind of look all right generally and everything's fine apart from this particular moment where you're just freaking out a bit, let me just check you over. Yeah, you're fine, you're not bleeding, and you breathe in, and you're all right a minute ago, and you calm down, then you're all right again. So yeah, it's just a glitch. When it's something that you live with continuously as someone who struggles with anxiety. So yeah, it wasn't anything I could really talk about to anybody, and I didn't have anybody to relate to. So yeah, it was a big struggle, and it's through, again, self-understanding that I was able to figure things out. And I read a lot of books, and as more people started to vocalize their struggles, that was really good for inspiration, and I guess that greater sense of hope that actually you're not alone and things can improve and will improve. So yeah, it's been tough. I only started medication last year.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So
what was the flip to be like, okay, I need to get on medication?
So it got to the point where I just wasn't coping at all. I was getting frequent panic attacks and not feeling right in the head, feeling spaced out, oversensitivity to light. So I'd go in the supermarket or out on a woodland walk on a bright day, and everything would just seem like ultra vivid. That happened quite frequently. I guess I've gone through so many symptoms because anxiety manifests itself in so many different ways, and I've read so much, I've been on so many forums, and I know through my own experience and what I've heard from other people that anxiety can present itself in almost every way, from headaches, dizziness, numbness, pains, palpitations, which come in various forms. The list goes on. So it got to the point where the anxiety, it was always generalised. There was never a cause for it that I could identify. It just became worse without any trigger. There's never really any trigger anyway. I just always put on a brave face and get on with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that when I was stood in front of a cohort that you were part of, I was probably fighting a panic attack at one point, and you wouldn't know about that.
Wow, really?
You would never have known.
No.
And that happened on a number of occasions. So it's this constant internal fight, and no one else knows. But it got to the point where I just couldn't cope with it, and it started spilling out. So I'd be getting like really upset about things, and the panic attacks would increase. But more that general feeling of not being right, it just kind of became more prevalent, and got to the point where I went to A&E, as I've done a number of times, because again, all these symptoms, and is it anxiety? There's always that nagging doubt that it's actually not. It could be something serious. It could be something, well, anxiety is serious, right? But it could be something different. Go and get checked out, and it's the same story. It's just anxiety. I just broke down, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. So I went home, and I went into the back of the cupboard above the oven, where all the crap's stored, right?
Yeah.
Stuff you just throw in there.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that in another few years, right? And went in the back of the cupboard, and I found the box of medication that I'd been prescribed, that I'd got from the pharmacist like several weeks earlier, which I didn't take. I didn't want to take them because, you open up the box and you've got the sheet, and taking these meds can cause this and this and this.
Yeah.
And, that's anxiety inducing, right? It's like, shit, if I take this med, it could kill me, right?
Yeah.
And you're worried about your health, and it's just completely paradoxical as a situation. But yeah, at this particular point, I was so low. I was like, just give me the meds, and I just ripped them out, and the first one went in. And that took me on a journey of adjusting to meds. And it wasn't straightforward, but fundamentally, it's completely changed the game. It's like a switch has just been turned off. That switch has just turned off.
You say it's really helped you?
Completely changed the game. And I'd seen people, by watching YouTube, that it worked for them, and they were advocating for medication, but I was always against it. I was the kind of guy who I wouldn't even take a paracetamol if I had a headache. But yeah, I took that first, and it just took me on this journey to the point where everything just started to calm down, and those worries just melted away. And you become aware of it, but it's not a worry. It's not a worry. So yeah, completely changed the game. So medication, for some people, it's not for everyone. And I often think, should I have taken that decades ago? And I've kind of kicked myself for that. But then I think, well, I've gone through a lot, and it's not always been, bad at all. I mean, the genuine laughs and stuff we've had, and all the times we've spoken, and you've seen me, and I've been fine, Yeah. But it's underlying, it's there, it's present, whereas medication's kind of turned that off. So I would say to anybody really struggling, don't be afraid of trying medication. And even if, because I've been through this, even if it doesn't work, or if it makes you feel worse, because it can do when you first start taking it, just persevere and speak to your GP, work with them closely to find something that works for you. And it can completely change your life.
I appreciate you opening up, because I feel like as men, we're kind of told to like, it's fine, you'll get over it, whatever. So I do appreciate you opening up and telling us your story. It means a lot.
No, it's important, you know. I mean, it's crucial, because well-being is everything. We've got to be as close to happy as we can be, and everyone's got a different definition of happiness, but whether it's a sense of peace or elation or contentment, satisfaction, whatever it might be, we've got to try and find that. Everyone deserves that. So I think talking about problems, you know, we'd be talking about our dodgy knees. If we had dodgy knees, we'd be moaning about them, wouldn't we? And talking about different types of ibuprofen gel, or, you know, braces we could wear, and how it's impacting our inability to play croquet. You know, so when it comes to mental health, yeah, we just need to just get real and just talk about it and normalise it, because it's like the most normal thing, because it's our psychology, it's our mindset, it's us. So the fact we don't talk about it is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think slowly the stigma of talking about it is slowly going away.
Yeah.
Which I'm very happy about. But how long have you actually been in businesses and working with businesses?
So when I got my break in education that I've referred to, that was 2003. So that was a while ago.
Wow.
I'm 48 now.
I was 3 years old.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Let's just edit this out. So I worked for Young Enterprise, the education organisation I've referred to, and their mission was to educate young people in schools about business, but quite specifically enterprise education. So it's getting them thinking entrepreneurially, drawing out a whole range of different skills and attributes, problem solving, teamwork, all that kind of stuff. So essentially I was working with young people to draw out their ideas in a business context. I even did primary school stuff. I mean, yeah, that's young, right? But still giving them a little flavour of some of those key concepts and sparks of that inspiration. And then when it came to secondary education, which is where most of the work was, at the later end, so Key Stage 4, Key Stage 5, working with those people who are closer to actually making something real in the context of business. So that kind of whole spectrum there. So yeah, all the way back since then. And I've worked through further education, higher education, and now I'm very much at the forefront of founder, owner education. But I've been doing that for a while through my freelancing work alongside the education. So I guess I'm a hybrid in many ways, I guess, really.
So what's would you say is that the best advice you've received or given?
The best advice I've received. Find people to build with. Find people to build with. And that's something that I've learnt myself, but I've heard it so many times. Find a mentor. Find a coach. Find an advisor. Often we use those terms interchangeably, but find somebody who you can talk to. And again, it comes down to mental health as well. That's key, because business bleeds into life.
Yeah.
It's not a 9-to-5 scenario. So I would say find somebody who can understand you and give you useful feedback. If they understand you, then the feedback is likely to be valid. If they know where you're coming from and where you want to go, and somebody who can help you work it out. And that doesn't have to be a business advisor or mentor. coach, it could be anybody. It could be anybody at all. So if we're talking life, you know, a friend, family member, even business, same thing. As long as it's somebody who can offer you support and it's coming from the right place, and somebody that has got your back, somebody you can trust and they trust you. That's really, that goes a long way. That goes a long way. So I would give that advice to people, obviously. Generally speaking, the advice I give to people, and again, I think this absolutely translates into life, not just business, and that is just drop the ego. Like, drop the ego. The ego is the cause of so many world problems, let alone small, tiny problems in our lives. So when I was having the conversation with Emma, for example, about going into studio self-made, we were talking about what that looks like and what do I want. And I was saying, well, you know, I want to help you grow this business because I believe in what you're trying to achieve and I want to be a part of that. It aligns with my values. And I think, if I'm honest, Emma was a bit taken aback because, well, we had a conversation around it, really, around me not wanting more and maybe not want to kind of put my stamp on the business, you know, maybe as a co-founder or a director or something like that. And that's why I'm really clear, like I said earlier, I'm working for Emma. And I think it took Emma back because most people, I mean, we know this, right? Most people, ego rules, and they're going to want
100%
something, you know,
yeah,
more for nothing other than to satisfy their ego.
yeah, or gain something.
I mean, from a practical perspective, me being part of Emma's journey and working hard to make something work that has an impact is what I want to do,
yeah,
with whatever I do. So if I can do that and help Emma and we can work together, amazing, you know. But I make it clear that I work for her. It's her business, it's not my business. And I think some people maybe struggle with that, you know. Has Graeme got another agenda? You know, I'm a lot older than Emma as well, you know. A lot of people can't handle that, you know. Emma's in her 20s, but again, she's like one of the smartest people I know. And a lot of people, they would try constantly to exert a level of authority. It's like a power play, right? We see it all the time on media, you know. It's this constant power play amongst people, countries. And it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy, you know. Emma is better than me in so many things that I've been doing for the past 2 decades. You know, she's so much better than me. She's wired. She's had wired in so many ways that make her so much more capable in so many ways. Yeah, I've got my strengths, but if we focus on Emma and her abilities, it'd be pointless for me to try and, you know, deny that or fight against it, because, you know, that's the truth, that's the reality. So we've got to understand ourselves and draw on our strengths, and that informs key strategy in business, because then you are truly playing to your strengths. Nobody's got another agenda, no one's pretending or hiding. So yeah, I would say the biggest piece of advice is drop the ego.
What's your advice on people facing failure and how should they handle that?
I would say just go to a cafe, go to the pub, go for a walk, and just try and get out your head and be objective and define what failure actually is, and understand at this particular point you're feeling failure, and that'll manifest itself in a whole range of different ways with different people. Some people will be really down, some people just feel like a niggling doubt. But define it, what is failure, because to get to the point of failure you've gone through a process and you've learned a lot through that process. I always try and look for the positives in everything when things are down. I think that's one reason I probably didn't take meds for so long.
Yeah,
is because I was always kind of fighting it with positivity, you know, and that works to a point, right? But try and define it, you know, why do you feel this failure? You know, is it actual failure? Because maybe it's actually something else. Maybe It's masking itself as failure to you, but it might not be failure. And you've gone through a process and you've learned, and it's brought you here, and you've actually got more today than you had yesterday. And how can you use that to move forward? And just really think about it objectively.
That's very interesting. I've gotten to a point now where I kind of embrace failure. Like, I don't see it as like a step back, more of like a, okay, I've tried, it's not worked for me, now what do I do? What's the next step for me to improve, rather than being like, oh, this is a step back. I feel like now especially people quit too quickly. I feel that's like a big problem in my generation. We want instant success. I think also that plays in a part of social media, because you see, like, I'll see someone my age who's driving a Lamborghini, living in Dubai, earning 6 figures a month, and I'm here, and I'm like, oh, I'm at university, haven't really got much money, and I'm like, oh, what do I do? But it's more of like I've stopped comparing myself, which has helped a lot. Like, what is it? Comparison is the thief of joy.
100%.
It's very, very true. Like, I hate them cliches, but then sometimes those cliches come out to be like the most truthful things I've heard.
The cliches are a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they resonate with us. We remember them, we use them, because cliches typically serve a purpose.
Yeah, 100%.
And, I'll have, as we all will, days when we've made mistakes, but yeah, like you, I just lean into it. Well, I did that, but I've still learnt something from it.
Exactly.
You're not giving anything away. You've had input, and if the output's been failure, you've still had all that input. So output is only a small portion of what you've had going in to give you that output.
Yeah, I think people view failure as like, oh, I wasted so much time. I view it as in, oh, I've made the mistake, now I know not to make that again. Yeah. That's the way I see it. I'm like, okay, I've done this. It didn't turn out the way I wanted to, but now I know I can't do A, B, and C because I've tried it and it hasn't worked out.
I mean, time can mess you up if you start thinking about time. We've all got time. It's what we do with it and how we move forward. Everyone's got time. I mean, I have thought often about time. Because I'm surrounded by young people, right? I've been for years, and it's easy for me to think, what was I doing? What was I doing when Emma was, when I was Emma's age, for example? What was I doing? Like, actually, what was I doing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's irrelevant, because that was then. This is now, and okay, how do we move forward? What do we do now? I think it's easy to beat yourself up, kind of, with a twisted concept of time and your relation to it. Time's a strange thing, but just gotta look forward.
We're very close to the quiz.
The quiz.
I believe is it general film knowledge you chose? Yeah. But before that, I got a question for you. Okay. They say, Graeme, you're gonna die tomorrow, mate. You're being sent to death row. What have I done? Whatever the reason is, we do not know. Okay, but they say to you, listen, tomorrow you're going, but tonight you get to eat your final meal. What is that meal? You get a choice of starter, main, and dessert, with a drink, of course, as well, because you can't be parched. You have to have something to drink.
Okay, so starter, main course, dessert, and a drink.
Yes.
Okay. So, I would start with some crusty white bread.
Wait, what? Okay.
Bear with me.
Okay.
I'm going to kick it out the park now, right?
Okay, I'm listening. I'm open-minded. Let's go.
With half a block of Kerrygold butter.
Right. Okay.
Do you like Kerrygold? Have you tried that?
I don't think. Yeah, you have. It's nice. It is nice.
But it's good. It's good. So yeah, do half a block. I mean, I don't want to do a block because I'll ruin the main course, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, bread and butter, man.
White bread, just
Crusty white bread with, where like sprinkling of a dusting of flour on the crust. I mean, oh, it's so good.
Oh, so toasted bread, not just.
No. It'd be non-toasted, fresh. I mean, they might not bring me fresh. Like I've just got this out of the oven, right? But I guess if you're asking if it can be anything, it'd be like just out the oven, crusty white bread with that dusting of flour and half a block of Kerrygold butter.
Oh, so it's like this is like fresh bread, not the one that you get from like Asda's or something.
We're not talking about Asda sliced.
Okay, so you're on about like fresh warm bread.
Yeah, that'd be good.
With butter.
If they can accommodate that, I'd be down with that.
You're dying tomorrow, of course. They have to do that.
Cool.
They have to.
Cool. So that's good, right?
Okay, it's interesting. What are you going for mains? This is the big boy, like.
Okay, it's got to be like, I don't even know if you can get this, but like a 32-ounce fillet steak.
I'm a sucker for a steak.
Like normally, like what, 8 ounce?
Yeah, 8 to 12.
Yeah, no, this is like.
Yep.
Oh, screw it, the whole fillet, right? Whatever that is.
Give me the whole cow at this point.
Yeah, fillet steak with a garlic and herb butter.
Wow, yeah.
And screw the veg. I don't need veg, right? So that'd be rare, by the way, rare.
Rare. Are you a rare guy?
Rare,
not
rare.
a medium rare.
No.
Wow, I've never met a rare guy before.
That taste you get when you like cook it, that's a different taste to.
Have you tried medium rare?
Yeah. But you still get that. Yeah, no, it's rare.
Interesting.
I guess it's more a texture thing as well.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
But yeah, rare.
What about the drink?
In fact, thinking about it.
Oh.
Because I'm getting executed.
You're going tomorrow.
Just give me it out the fridge.
What?
Well, let it rest on the side and then give it to me. Don't bother cooking it.
Graeme, are you okay? Why would you have?
Well, we only if we go for a rare steak, right? You only sear it on the outside to kill off the bacteria, right?
Yeah.
Well, that ain't a concern, is it, in this scenario?
Oh my god! So
it'd be huge, like uncooked fillet steak, man.
That's crazy.
I'm feeling hungry now. I just realised that your listeners, some of them are going to be vegetarian and vegan. I apologise.
I think also some people are going to be like, why is he basically having a blue steak?
Blue, yeah.
That is basically what you're saying, which is crazy to me, but.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. And.
The drink.
Oh, the drink.
To go with it.
Drink. Oh, well, it's got to be a red wine, so I'd go for a Primitivo.
You know, a lot of people have been like saying like wine or like.
Yeah. Or bottle of JD or something.
Yeah. We had one person who said a whole litre of Pepsi Max.
Yeah. We could go down to Pepsi. Jack's waving. Why does Pepsi exist in a world of Coke? I don't get it.
What, Pepsi, normal Pepsi against normal Coke, or do you know about Pepsi Max versus Coke Zero? What are we on about here?
Okay, let's go like for like. So let's go normal sugar-loaded Pepsi with normal sugar-loaded Coke. Like Pepsi is full of...
Sugar.
Well, no, they're both full of sugar, right? But Pepsi's got way more ingredients than Coke.
Mm-hmm.
So Coke leans more towards a natural drink, right?
Right, I prefer...
That's my issue.
I never go full fat Coke or full fat Pepsi. No, I'm always Coke Zero, Pepsi Max type of guy. To be fair, I don't really drink any sort of drink like that normally. But if I'm gonna pick between full fat Coke and full fat Pepsi, it's always Coke.
Okay.
But we're talking about Coke Zero and Pepsi Max.
Yeah, I can't comment on that.
Now that's a debate.
Okay.
That's a lot closer than I think, because people normally would say Pepsi Max, but recently I've been having Coke Zero, and
I'm out my comfort zone with that because I don't do the zeros.
I only do the zeros.
We shouldn't drink Coke anyway. We shouldn't drink Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah, drink water, kids.
Drink water, kids. Milk and water.
Yeah. Okay, so what's for dessert?
Okay, that would have to be my favourite dessert of all time.
Which is?
Can you guess? Have a wild guess.
Is it like a known dessert? Or is it like something a bit obscure?
It's, yeah.
See that?
It used to be. I would say it used to be known, but I'd say it's more obscure now. Although, I mean, I saw one the other day.
You saw one the other day.
Yeah, I did see a cake of this nature in a reputable coffee shop, but I'd say they're quite rare, to be fair. Mm-hmm.
You saw this sort of cake,
and it's laden with my favourite fruit. In fact, anything relating to this fruit, I'm all about. I'll tell you. I'll
I have no idea.
So the fruit in question is a cherry, anything cherry.
Okay.
Like, anything cherry is amazing. But it's not a bowl of cherries. It would be a Black Forest Gatto.
I have no idea what that is.
Have you not?
I've never heard of that in my life. What is that?
So tonight, on your way home,
yeah,
if you're fortunate enough to find a Black Forest Gatto, that's your dessert. It's a layered chocolate cake with cream and a cherry filling.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, so good, man. And I'd have that with like a pint of double cream. Well, at this point, I'm probably just full of fillet steak, right?
Yeah.
And red wine. So, yeah. But, yeah. Black Forest Gatto. You
interesting.
You check that out.
Okay, that I'm gonna have to put that. Great, I'm so sorry. I have to put that at the bottom.
Yeah?
You know why? Shall I tell you? I'll tell you exactly why. It's the rare steak. I can't do that.
No.
I have to put it in how likely am I to eat that. Rare steak, that's crazy. Blue steak.
Yeah. Well, not even blue. It's just not cooked.
Yeah, just rare steak.
Mm.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
If it was medium rare steak, okay, now we're up there. You're like in the 3, maybe even 2, but rare steak.
I think a number of people would consume uncooked. Well, they do.
Yeah, but it's...
I mean, I don't want to start going down the Liver King route. Have you heard of that guy?
Oh, yeah, he's a
I
mess.
don't know much about him, but that sounded crazy.
He's on every...
So this isn't any weird thing, but, I mean, the death row scenario would warrant... Just give me that steak uncooked.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I played a difficult card, I appreciate, in that.
But it's your death row, me.
I mean,
it's what you're happy with.
I am what I am,
Yeah.
And clearly, carnivore. Okay.
So so let's go over it. A full loaf of fresh, warm bread.
It won't be a full loaf. I mean.
So what we got? Half a loaf?
I'm not a huge guy.
Half a loaf? A quarter of a loaf?
Yeah, a quarter of a loaf is a starter. Right?
Quarter of a loaf of fresh, hot, piping bread.
Crusty bread with the flour sprinkled.
Yeah, straight out of the oven.
Yeah.
With half a block, sorry.
Of Kerrygold.
Butter.
Butter.
And then for your main, you're having a 32-ounce rare steak. With what on the side?
Sounds a bit greedy, this.
You're going tomorrow, who cares?
Greedy Graeme.
And then, what is it on the side with the steak, you said again?
Is what, sorry?
Is anything on the side?
On the side? No, just the garlic and herb.
Garlic and herb, yeah. And then red wine.
The Primitivo.
And then that cherry chocolate cake.
It's a Black Forest Gatto. With a pint of double cream.
Yeah. That's
some double cream, but...
That's crazy.
I might have that tonight.
Make sure you cook your steak, though.
Yeah.
But you can have the rest.
Yeah, cool.
Are you ready for quiz time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Quiz time, right, Jack? Cameraman Jack, where are you? There you are. Are you got the quiz ready for us?
I do.
Okay. Graeme, are you ready?
I'm ready.
There are going to be bonus points in this.
Oh, okay. How many questions are there?
There's 12.
Okay.
And I believe there's... 2 questions which have bonus points.
Okay, I've never won any of these. The closest I got was with Emma, and I lost by 1 point.
Which was also film.
Pressure on then. Pressure on.
Which was also a film quiz.
Yeah, which
Disney was it not?
Well, it was Disney.
Disney films, right? Yeah, sure.
But general films,
this one is general films. Some of these I didn't even know.
Oh God, okay, that's going to be a problem then.
I mean, it's always tough when someone asks, "What would you like your topic to be?" I mean,
it's
if
kind
you
of
go
hard
super
to do general.
niche and you just stuff up.
So he'd
I
had
don't
one
know what
about butterflies.
Yeah, with Grace.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Grace chose butterflies,
Wow.
and she knew a lot about butterflies.
She did.
Skills.
Very
Yeah.
hard to find questions about butterflies without them having photos in to show them.
To be like, yeah, what is this butterfly? Okay, do you want a buzzer or do you just want to shout out the answer?
Yeah. Shall I make a noise?
Yeah, what's your noise? You have to think of like probably something like quick. So
I'll just do a Chewbacca. Yeah.
okay, mine's just gonna be like just like a quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like
Are
an
we
Ewok.
ready?
Ewok.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we ready?
Yes,
ready.
we are ready.
What is the highest grossing film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Tuheed.
Is it Endgame?
It is.
Okay. I'm not
One
gonna,
point to Tuheed.
I was a big like Marvel
That was
nerd,
close.
so
Now,
yeah.
this one, I didn't even know.
Okay.
Which musician sent Charlie and the Chocolate Factory director Tim Burton an entire soundtrack for the film in hopes that he would score the role of Willy Wonka?
Interesting question.
Oh, Jack, man.
He was a very well-known singer. I will give you more clues if it takes too long.
Please.
Does
Can-
anyone want to have a guess? Yeah.
That's really good.
Actually,
Give it a guess.
he's too shy. I was going to go Bob Dylan. That's
Nah.
ridiculous.
Elton John.
No.
It's going so crazy.
He used to wear a cap with a lot of his performances. Has a very well-known song which a lot of people play around Halloween time.
Michael Jackson.
Yes, Michael Jackson.
Wow, what?
Whoa, what?
Michael Jackson wanted to be.
Apparently he wanted to be Willy Wonka, so he sent Tim Burton an entire soundtrack for the film
And he,
Shut
to
And-
try and get given
and
the
he
role
rejected it.
of... Yeah.
Why would you reject Michael?
It'd be a different kind of film, though. Wouldn't it?
Especially with Neverland coming out as well, with all that stuff.
No.
Okay.
Bob Dylan.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know.
Okay. What was the first film in the James Bond franchise that features Dame Judi Dench as M? Yep, go.
I can't get over that. Sorry.
Was it? I'm thinking it's a non-Daniel Craig film.
I believe
And-
so. I'm not too
and
sure on.
I'll go with Tomorrow Never Dies.
No,
No.
Is it Spectre?
no.
GoldenEye?
Yeah,
Okay.
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, yeah.
You still have a chance to get that, Graham.
I can't believe I'm winning. Oh my god, this is crazy.
What hearing condition does Baby have in Baby Driver?
What does what? Say that again?
What hearing condition does Baby have in Baby Driver? Yeah, Graham.
Tinnitus.
Yes.
Okay. That's a good one.
This one's a bonus question. I want, for the bonus, so I need the film's title,
Oh,
the
God.
original point, and then I need the date of, like, the year of release for the
Oh,
bonus.
okay. Oh,
Tuheed, you should get this.
okay.
What is the highest grossing horror film of all time? Graham.
You're going to say something?
Scream.
No.
Insidious?
Nope. Graham.
The Conjuring.
Nope.
Oh, that's my name. Final Destination?
Nope. Do we need a clue?
No, let's.
No, let's think about it. I'm not a horror guy.
I know
but-
what you did last summer.
Oh.
No, Graham.
What was that? What was
I thought Chewbacca was that.
Saw.
No.
I thought that was going to be it. Okay, give us
That's a good guess.
give us a little clue then.
You want a little clue?
A little clue.
It's kind of, because I don't know the film too well. There's a actor in it whose name in the film starts with a G.
Is it like a film that has like multiple movies, or is it just
Yes, there is multiple movies of it.
interesting? And it's not Conjuring, not Insidious, not Scream, not Final Destination.
Nope.
Not What I Know You Did Last Summer. Is it well known?
Very well known.
Are we missing? Like, is it really obvious?
I think there was a trend. Personally, I think there was a trend which probably caused this movie. So in 2016, there was a trend at night which would happen, where people would go out scaring people, and I believe personally that this caused some of the inspiration behind this movie.
Oh, is it Purge?
No.
What? I thought it'd be Purge.
There's a red balloon in it.
It.
2016, The Killer Clowns.
Killer Clowns.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone know, with that then, what year it came out?
2001?
No, Graham, do you want to have a guess? If I think that it inspired it and the Killer Clown thing was out in 2016.
2016.
Okay, Tiheed.
Well, why would you say that? Why would you give away the... I thought that was like you trying to like throw a little curveball. Like say
Graham
the
did not
year.
get the answer right.
Oh, what? I thought it was 2016.
I'm
2015.
giving up that answer.
2015.
No.
2014.
Graham.
I'm kind of confused at this point.
Yeah.
The original is 19.
Not the original.
Not the original.
The remake.
Film.
Yeah.
2015.
No. Okay, I'm skipping that one. It was made in 2017. I said Killer Clowns 2016, I think helped inspire part of this movie.
The way he said it is like as if it came out and then...
We were just...
Yeah.
There's the pressure.
It's fine.
It's currently 3-2 to Tiheed.
Which... Oh, yeah.
This is the 6th question. This is halfway.
Oh, okay.
This, personally, to me, seems more of a Graham question.
Okay.
What boxed breakfast treat does Buddy the Elf add to his breakfast spaghetti?
What's he...
What boxed breakfast treat?
I can see him doing...
So, yeah.
Cheerios.
No. It's an American thing. It's not a cereal.
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tart.
Come on!
He breaks them all up, doesn't he?
I
Does he break them all
I
up?
didn't find Taheed the type to get that one. Don't know.
I've watched Elf quite a
Here
bit.
is
Yeah,
the-
I've seen it loads.
Here is
but
the
that's
second
good
question, which has bonus points in.
Okay.
After the last one, I did not think you're going to get
Oh, God.
the bonus question. Which actor wrote the screenplay for Rocky?
What's his name? Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
And what
Do
year?
either of you know in how many days he wrote it?
Was it 3 days?
Well done, Taheed.
Come on, let's
I'm
go.
surprised you know that.
Oh, that's
Bro,
good,
I'm
man.
a boxer. What do you
That's
mean?
good.
Of course I
Yeah,
know that.
True, but
That's good.
right.
I can't believe I'm doing so well. It's crazy.
What do these 4 actors have in common? Mark Hamill, Cesar Romero, Quentin Phoenix, and Heath Ledger.
They all play Joker.
Taheed, well done. I don't think
I mean,
either of you two are getting this.
Batman was
He's
like
doing-
one of my favourites.
Mark Hamill played Joker.
Yeah, he voices him in the cartoons.
Animation. Yeah.
Right.
He's actually
It's
like
like his
good.
main role for voice acting.
And he's actually
is
really good Joker.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
He's actually really good.
Which Oscar-winning animated feature of 2025 starred a black cat?
A black cat. 2025. So this is recent. A black cat.
It's an animated film about a black cat.
I have no idea.
The reason I put this was because it was made in the software I use, Blender.
Black cat.
Black Cat.
2025. And he won an Oscar.
It won an Oscar.
I honestly, I couldn't even know where.
Graham?
The Black Cat.
No.
Oh, that would have been great.
Do we want to give up on that question?
I don't
Give us the first letter of the name of the film.
F.
Fiend.
No, it's not. It's not a name of a cat. It's
Franklin.
It's not a name in a sense.
Friday.
No.
Find my cat.
No.
No, I have to give up. I have no idea.
Flow.
Flow.
I haven't even heard of Flow. So yeah.
Is that FLOW or FLO?
FLOW.
Oh, okay.
Look out for that.
Which beloved action movie starring Eddie Murphy had a sequel release in 2024? Graham.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Correct.
Nice.
Last two questions. What A24 film was released in 2022 and won Best Picture at the Academy Awards?
Repeat that question, please.
What A24 film was released in 2022 and won Best Picture at the Academy Awards?
Am I being stupid? What's A24?
Yeah, what's
A24 is a production company.
Okay.
They originally started off as quite low budget productions, but has a very special kind of look to it. They look quite cinematic. This one, I would say, is like an action comedy.
It's well known.
It was very well known, won lots of Oscars. Quite small team who made it. There was a fight scene in an office. I've never actually watched the film, but I know that there's a fight scene in an office and something goes through a keyboard. It's very Jackie Chan style fighting.
in 2024?
Two.
Two.
I have no idea.
And it won Best
Picture.
Can you give...
Graham?
Parasite.
No.
No.
Parasite's not a comedy.
Oh no, it's not, is it?
Parasite, I'm pretty sure, was also
Very- yeah,
2018,
and
I
it's
want to
also-
say. Something
Was
like
it? Was it? Was it
Yeah.
really? Was it?
2020, no? I thought it was 2020.
that. Shall I have a look?
Because it was not like in the
This is
midst of the
time,
pandemic.
see? The time confusion.
2019.
Was it
Okay, there we go.
2019?
Yeah, it was an amazing film. Okay, could you give us like the letter of the first?
Do you want all the letters?
Go on.
As
then.
in, so first word's got an E, second word's an E, third word's an A, third word's an A, last word's an O. Graham.
I think I know it.
Everything.
He has to get it right, though.
Everything.
There's
Everywhere. All at once.
two. Correct, Graham.
Damn it! Oh, it's such a good film as well.
I've
you
not
know.
even seen it.
It's amazing. You
I've heard
have to
about it.
watch
I've heard a lot about it.
Oh, it's
I've
so
never
good.
seen it.
I'll
That's
watch
why
it.
I was just kind of guessing.
Honestly, both of you watch it. It's
Yeah?
so good.
I'll watch it with my steak tonight.
Yeah. 32-ounce steak.
Yeah.
In the movie The Matrix, what is
Blue.
incorrect?
Oh, damn it.
Graham, you get the rest of the full question and you
Yeah.
answer first.
Yeah,
Okay.
fairs.
What is Neo's real name?
Mr. Anderson.
Do you know what his first name is?
This is really frustrating because The Matrix is one of my favourite films. It is. Do you know? It's evaded me.
Tuheed, do you want to have a guess?
I'm gonna make you so shocked right now. I don't have a clue because I've never watched The Matrix.
You've never seen The Matrix.
No.
You've never seen The Matrix.
Never seen The Matrix. No.
Okay.
Would you recommend me watch?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Yeah, you should see it.
I played the game on PS2 when I was younger, but I've never actually watched the film.
Yeah, you should see that.
Okay, I'll watch it tonight, but no idea. Leo.
Any
Neo.
guess, Graham?
Oh, I can. Your name
His
is
His
interrogating
initials are T.A.
Terry.
No.
Tim. Tom. Theo.
This is totally thrown me.
Tuheed, you've not done your buzzer, and you've already made guesses which are wrong. It's Graham's turn.
This is
Hey, it's
T.A.
free for all now.
say another kind of name
Can I
very
guess?
similar to Tom.
Can I guess? Ah! Thomas.
Yeah.
It's Thomas. Oh, nice. Let's go.
No one said the full name yet. Graeme.
Thomas Anderson.
Well done, Graeme.
Oh, technicality. I'm surprised. That's really
Thomas, yeah.
It goes to show, like, you can love something, love a film,
Yeah.
but some of the, I mean, it's not like a key detail, right?
No, because
No.
you know him as Neo, right?
Yeah,
For most of the films.
and
so
Mr. Anderson.
It's for those people
Yeah.
who really...
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's your favourite film, so.
It's one of my favourite.
Okay,
films.
one. Okay, fair enough.
But now I've got that knowledge now, so in the
Exactly.
future when I get into a quiz,
You'll know.
I'm good.
What do you think the score was?
Oh, is that the end?
That was the end. That was the final
I've
question.
won, right? I've
I-
had
I-
What do you think the score is?
I think it's
8-4.
It's a split. Are we evens?
Is it not
You're not
8-4?
Evens.
Teed must have taken that.
8-4.
It's
7-5.
7-5 to Tuheed.
I've won. I finally won. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
To be fair, though,
Amazing.
I do watch a lot of films.
That
even
was-
though I haven't watched
that was
Matrix,
good,
but
man.
Can we just put in, though, the fact that if we didn't have any bonus questions, pretty sure that would have been tied.
yeah, but bonus questions are part of the game. So
He did well. That was good, man.
thank you, man. I
That was
appreciate
good,
that.
That was good.
But speaking of films, what are your top 5 films?
Oh, that's tough. I ask people this.
Well, now it's back
Now
onto
now
you.
it's on to me.
Yeah.
So I would have to say The Burnt Orange Heresy is one of them.
I've never seen that.
Amazing.
Is it good?
Oh, it's such a good film.
Okay, I'll have to add that to my list.
It's a neo-noir
Oh,
based in Italy.
look, I love asking this question because I always get
Yeah,
recommendations.
it's so good. I talk about this film quite a bit because people ask me questions about films around what I like. And literally nobody over the years, because I think it was out in 2019, nobody's seen it.
Wow.
And the chances are you're not going to see it either.
Yeah.
The question is, have you asked Brandon that question?
No.
Because Brandon is a film nerd. Within a year,
Right.
he probably watches the same amount of movies in a year as there is in, like, the amount of days in
This
a
is
year.
okay. This is interesting. We
He's
need
a
to-
movie buff.
Okay, so I will ask him that question. So this isn't in a particular order of
No,
1 to
just
5. So
just your 5.
just the 5. It would be The Burnt Orange Heresy, Lost in Translation,
Okay. Yeah.
The Matrix,
Mhm.
2 more, right? Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, okay. The original or the
No, the
new one?
the new one with Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
right? And I'll throw in Interstellar.
Oh, that's in my top 5. What a movie that is! Such a good movie.
Such
If-
a good movie.
Out of those 5, if you could only recommend one to someone, which one would you pick?
So it wouldn't be Blade Runner because, you know, it's very definitive
Mm.
sci-fi, right? And equally, I don't know, Interstellar's, it's got good depth, right?
But I feel like everyone's watched that. I feel like it'd be hard to find someone who hasn't watched Interstellar.
Well, it'd probably be The Burnt Orange Heresy on the basis no one's seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, just yeah, go see that.
So
Yeah, it's really good.
what sort of genre is it though?
So it's a dark thriller.
Could you give us like the basis without spoiling anything of like what it is?
Yeah, so there is an art critic who is summoned to an art dealer's house in Italy. The art dealer played by Mick Jagger.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and he's really good.
Is he?
Yeah. He's
Wow.
like really good. And this art critic is a very, well, therein lies
Mm.
the story.
Okay.
And he befriends somebody as he is holding a workshop, and they together go and visit the art dealer, who gives the art critic, the main character, a bit of an ultimatum, which takes him down a dark path.
Interesting. Then you're going to leave it there.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm a huge fan of Klaas Bung, who's the guy playing the art critic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good actor.
Yeah, I think it's good cinematography. It's good location. Location is so good. And Donald Sutherland's in it.
Oh.
The late Donald Sutherland.
Wow.
I think the acting's great. It's great. It's just a great film.
I'll definitely have to watch that.
Yeah.
Then.
The Burnt Orange Heresy.
Well, thank you very much for coming on. Where can people find you?
So people can find me on LinkedIn. I used to be linked out.
Yeah.
Emma, if she's listening to this, is rolling her eyes right now. But I'm LinkedIn, yeah. So LinkedIn, Graeme Tidd, that's Graeme, Tidd, Tidd, Graeme Tidd. And studioselfmade.com is the business that Emma runs, that I represent. And Studio Self-Made is the visibility studio for heart-led businesses. So we're doing some really good stuff. It's different. It's very impact-led. And it would be great if people could check us out and see what we're doing. And we're on socials. We're on LinkedIn. And people can see our journeys we build. So it's an insight into what we're doing and how we're doing it and our thought processes. So we're doing more and more of that. And we hope to contribute to the podcast community more so. And we've got a lot of stuff planned, a lot of exciting stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you for watching, subscribing and listening. We are over and out.